You better get ready. Get your nipples out of the microwave. We do not want those soggy nipples. We want hard, toasted, crusty nipples because today we are going to get real excited about this, guys. Holy crap. We're going to show you how to get infinite money. But before I get there, actually, I wanted to show you guys a couple of my fails really quick. Round 42. We died. Oh, crap. We suck. So, getting a regen farm happening is actually pretty difficult. But getting a regen farm happening is only half the battle here, guys. We've also got to learn how to actually make money off of this regen farm. And that's probably the most difficult part about it in its entirety. So, if you guys don't know, regen farms don't make you money anymore. If you look at my druid, basically, I'm spending money on things, but if you actually look at the amount of money that I'm making over here, I'm not actually making any money. So even though we're popping hundreds, thousands of balloons, we're not making any money off of this deal right here. In fact, we're basically just slowly losing money because I have to spend more money to survive. And again, guess what? We get another fail. So the amount of money that it takes to actually get this going is actually pretty crazy. It's not about getting the regen farm happening in itself, but it's about defending the regens. You need a lot of money invested to defend these regens. So I got all the way up to a sun god over here to defend these things. You also don't want to have something that has infinite range like a specter, because that's just going to kill your regen farm. So getting this going is definitely really tricky, and that's why I think people haven't really figured this out in its entirety yet. But today, hopefully, we will show it off for you guys. So, of course, I farmed like a crazy to get to this point, alright? I know, I went frickin' ham on these things. This is on easy, by the way, but I will show you how to do this on medium, hard, and even on impossible. The only time that this does not work is on chimps mode. And we're going to show you how and why a little bit later on in the video. So, I've got all my stuff set up right now. I've got my sun god on the left, I've got a plasma monkey on the right. That seems like it's good enough for me, but now I'm going to come up and I'm going to make my first mistake over here. I realize that, you know what, I've only got a couple regens going on over here. I'm kind of afraid that maybe I'll end up killing a regen farm, so I'm like, you know what, maybe I should build another druid over here. Maybe I need to get another tornado druid. But yes, this is how you start your regen farm. Basically, get to the point where there's a level where regens come out. Round 42 works, but it's definitely difficult because you're kind of early on in the game. Round 49 works as well because now you're getting quite a bit of regen rainbows coming out over here. And you have 7 more rounds to make money and actually get enough stuff to defend over here. And that's what actually works for me. Getting all the way to round 49 over here. There's a bunch of other rounds as well, but I can't really name them off the top of my head. So, you know, if you want to figure it out, feel free, man. Go ahead and try it out. Maybe we'll eventually, somebody can just stockpile and make a nice little guide for us on every single region level that we can do this on. But now that I've got my regen farm going pretty solidly, alright, now we need to figure out how do we make money. You might have noticed by now I've got $13,461. I've had that for a freaking long time over here. It's all about them druids. So you can get 4th tier jungle druids over here, and you could use their ability. Now, people are probably going to say, alrighty, Chris, this still isn't infinite money, you suck, you noob, you idiot, you can only use the abilities a certain amount of times before they wear out. You can only use it 3 times per round. So, that kills your idea already, Chris. You're an idiot. What are you doing over here? But they don't realize that you can use the ability 3 times, then you can sell your tower, get the money back, rebuy it, and then use the ability another 3 frickin' times. Ooh. So does this really make us money in the long run, or does it slowly make us lose money? That's the next question. Well, if you don't notice, man, look at how much money my druids are making. They're making bank over here. I mean, we're talking $1,000+ out of each one of these things. So all we have to do is we have to make more money than we lose by selling our druid. If we can do that, we can eventually make infinite money. Now, I don't know if Nintendo is going to somehow patch this. They're just going to say, screw it, it's part of the freaking game. There's no way we can change this. If you can get your regen farm going, fantastic. I guess you deserve to have this money. So here is something that my good dear friend Jonathan made for me, man. Thank you very much, Jonathan, by the way. Jonathan told me about this. He said, Chris, this is what you should do, and he even made me this really nice little table for us so we know how many druids we need to actually make money over here. So, whoa, we're just about dying over there with that plasma, man. Whoa, we gotta get a little scared over here. Holy crap, about to die, but not yet. We will not succumb to them balloons. But that does mean I need to get a sun god. So, basically what this chart means is that A druid makes a certain amount of money based on how many banana farms are near him, right? So if you have 0 banana farms, all the way up to 12 banana farms, you're going to make a certain amount of money. And 12 banana farms make $2,000 per ability. So $6,000. So that's where these 3 activations come in. You can use 3 of them before you end up having to sell your tower. So basically, on easy, if you can get a druid with 3 banana farms next to him, that's it. You're going to make $174 per time you go through his 3 abilities. Of course, if you go through 4, if you have 4 banana farms, 600. If you have 10 banana farms, you're making $3 grand every single time, and all the way up to 12 banana farms, you're going $4 grand per frickin' triple ability right there. Now keep in mind, if you have 10 druids, you're making 40 grand every single time you use those 3 abilities. That can add up very, very quickly, my friends. If you haven't noticed, look at my money up here. We're already up to $37,000, man. Holy crap. Now the next thing you're probably thinking is, holy crap, well what if we have to do this on Impossible, dude? Well, already, you notice that we can already start making money once we get up to 5 banana farms for our druids. I thought it was going to be, you know, a crazy amount of stuff to get. But no, it's only 5 silly little banana farms to make money. Now, I will say that this is something that takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, and you actually have to use skill to get a regen farm going over here, but it is a way to make infinite money. I could just go on and 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 make $1 million on round 49, $1 billion on round 49, if I had the time to. Now, one other question I have is infinite money possible? Well, no. I mean, you can't actually have infinite money. I mean, you'll run out of... You'll die before you have infinite, right? Well, yeah, obviously. You can never make infinite. So really, we're making never-ending money. We're not really making infinite money, but that's just a story of another day. And also, another thing, I actually don't know what the highest number of money that you can get to is either. I also wonder if it's that 2 billion... I think it's, was it 2,142,000 or so, 2,142,000,000 or something like that, which was the max pop count for our towers over here. It could be that same number. It's basically 32 bits. The maximum number you can get to with 32 bits is basically what it is. So anyways, what we're doing right now is we're showing you how we make mad monies. Now, I've got my alchemist over here and my ninja, and they're both getting powered up, and they're defending all these bloons. If you get crazy and you get a little bit greedy, though, you're going to watch what happens over here, guys. There's a lot of bad things that can happen. But you can see how we not only can make more and more and more money, we can actually exponentially grow it. The more druids we get, the more money we can make. And if you haven't noticed, man, like 1,000, 1,200, 2,000, like we're making money freaking fast as crap. Just again, be careful about your ridiculously greedy needs, man. Now this is a perfect map for this because it gives us lots and lots of space to work with. I could basically fit probably, I don't know, 30 druids if I really wanted to on this map. If I could fit 2 sun gods with 2 alchemists sort of near the bottom of the screen over there, and then pop in druids pretty much everywhere else that I can't fit banana farms, boom, we're making bank right now. But I do have to say that if you end up getting greedy like I do and you start selling things and you're trying to set up for even more and more druids, you may not end up liking the result in the end. But if you haven't noticed, look at the amount of money that we've already made over here, guys. After we sell all of these guys, we're up to about 90 grand. So we're almost doubling our money every single time we go through this process. And that can lead to lots and lots of deliciousness in the long run right here, guys. We could get a temple on round 49 if we wanted to. We could get a sun god if we wanted to on round 49 right here. This could really help us out for some of those really crazy either random missions, special missions, or just if we really, really are struggling on a regular map over here. Though, is it really going to be useful? Probably not. Let's be honest with each other. I don't think we're going to end up ever using this almost ever. I think it's more fun to play it like we really want to beat it and everything, rather than be a noob cake like we just did right here, and we lost the game. As I told you guys, all I did was sell my alchemist, and that made me lose my game. How upsetting is that? So I decided to continue for you guys and show you just a couple things that you shouldn't do while doing this. Don't have a bunch of third-tier druids already set up, because they're going to kill your regen farm before it gets going. You need to have a bunch of regens going on before you can do that. If you get a bunch of these guys and start spamming them, they're going to kill all of the regen rainbows before you actually get this started. So a lot of stuff goes into this, guys. Make sure you're doing a good job if you actually want to make this happen. and let me know how it goes for you guys. Let me know in the comments below how this is working for you guys. Also, don't forget, don't get a 4th tier druid. That's going to mess everything up. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you press that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.